and sync it up, make sure we're good to go so we can do it. And I want to make sure the cameras are so we can do it. Cool. Sound is okay. Again, I'm using whatever microphone that I'm using a cheap microphone. But Instagram is just the phone microphone. Okay, so we are live now everywhere, and I have the ability to talk to people on YouTube, and I could talk on Instagram, be a bit harder. But let me send some love. Oh, I don't want to share any of that. No. Okay. That stuff's complicated for me. I haven't learned about it yet. I'm still learning how to use these tools correctly, and I need a haircut because I got too much hair. It's been 10 months. Okay. Now, we're done with that vain stuff going on. Let's get to it. We've got live on YouTube, live on Facebook. These cameras are right next to each other, so if it looks like I'm not looking directly at you, that's why. Good morning, it's Sunday and snowing in Texas. I'm so happy this never happens. Turn off the fan to get rid of extra noise. Then we can play our song. There we go. Alrighty, so I think I have an improv day coming up soon. I don't know. I wanted to have some fun doing that this weekend, but that didn't happen. Got a really busy weekend. And yeah, later tonight I'm doing at 9 o'clock a full band live performance. It's going to be dope. I'm going to play the different instruments and play my new record and play a few other songs as well. And yeah, that's at 9 p.m. Central. I have a Facebook event. I'm going to update that link. I'm going to put a link up here. And yeah, I'm just continuing to do the hard work to try and just expose the music that I'm making. So let's ramp it up today. Let's start with quiet. I haven't had a warm up yet, but I think I can handle it. Let's see. One thing I do say in every show is I have a condition where I cough a lot and it gets in the way of my voice sometimes, so keep that in mind, I guess. I don't even know about that. This song's called Damage from Louder Actions, which is my new record mentioned up there. Got the damage I like. I like the way you hurt, so come bring me home into the twilight tonight. Look in my eyes, 'cause you've got the damage I like, and brought me home into your high rise. Sat up on the roof so we could count 'em back. Stars in the skies. Told me you don't want me around anymore. So I left, but I can't keep it up. It's like a falling autumn rain. Desperate, I will stay when I look back to got the damage I like. I like the way you taught me how to dance across your room, and I felt no fear of anything at all. But I changed my name, where I'll live. Don't think you can find me now. I can't just stand there while you lie to my face and tell me I'm the one who's crazy. I'll call that gaslight. You've got the damage I like. So take this damage away. Wish I heard you say I'm sorry for the way I was back then. Back then, back then, back then. Yay. Yeah, so a lot of energy at the end there. Yeah, if you listen to the full band version, I think the instrumentation's really cool because the whole time it's like kind of like a piano-driven rock song. And then all of a sudden, dueling guitars come in at that last part with a really cool drum beat. So, Damage, I'd really suggest to check that one out. It's short and sweet. I'm just going to send hearts to people. You know, heart, happy Sunday. And I don't like typing on this because it does make the screen weird, but happy Sunday. Yeah, here we're only doing like a quick 30 to 40 minutes, so whoops. This is how unintelligent I am with live streaming. Well, not true. For me, it's more of a time thing. So again, if you're interested in managing my social media and or if you're an agent or if you're a manager or anything, I need representation and help. I also need to get a band together. So I'm calling on you to reach out to me if you like the kind of music I make. I either need representation for it or I'd like to start a band around that music, but not limited to just what I write. You know, I'm not trying to be a dictator or whatever, that supreme leader of a band. Anyway, I just want people to become super sharers, you know? That's the only way I think new musicians or unknown musicians can get out there, is super sharing. And yeah, so if you like anything you hear today, share it, please. I encourage you. I go to the mall and I hand out cards, hoping people will visit my sites or at least check it out. I don't care if they do, but I'm putting in all the hard work. Just want people to give back to. Just 30 seconds of your time and I'm sure I can catch up. And I can make a song up real quick, like as you can see. So let's not pretend that I'm dumb or don't make good shit. I'll keep on working on the ground till I get off of it. I guess that's all I have to say about that situation in an improv way. And yeah, I'm trying to do like one improv day a week if possible, because I do a lot of that. All right, next song I'm going to play is called You Would Know. It's an oldie but a classic for me. It's from my record Lionheart, which is available pardon me, everywhere. So again, this is called You Would Know. If no one was alone, you would know. I wouldn't just be the wind at your back, through your neck, in your back, take it slow. I'll make your hair stand straight up. In fact, it will move the way I want it to. You're anything I want you to be. But I'll just use you once, throw you out and use you again. Well, after karma comes around, I know this cycle will end. You be the source and I'll be the target this time. For this light of mine, I'm gonna let it hide. And I'll let it hide for quite some time. Whoa, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And if you were the last one out, you would know. And I'm debating of leaving alone. The silence, does it grow? How clever can I write? Any feelings you had inside, no one else would know. But I stopped giving a shit about the things that I say. I started realizing truth in what's around me. I laugh and I cry at the same time, and it stumbles back inside of my eyes. I'm thinking too much, maybe thinking's enough. Well, I am thinking the best of you. It's the least I can do to know nothing about you, hopefully. But if I went and sold my soul, you would know. I wouldn't be there to take you home or to take control. But don't let me fall back down that path. Let nature take its toll. You're everything I wanted you to be. So that was called You Would Know, off the album Lionheart that I put out about 2012-ish. Just checking my other cameras so I don't get out of sight or whatever happens. This is a mop. We need to get, I might even just chop it off myself today. Might even do that. Okay, so yeah, looks like, we kind of got no one listening on Instagram and no one on YouTube. Maybe a couple people. I don't know. Just so you know, that doesn't matter to me. I don't care how many people are watching. This music matters. and when I do, I put my heart and soul into it, and it's I only write stuff for meaning. So I'm gonna make the music regardless, and I'm gonna put the effort in to share it with the world because it deserves to be. And yeah, so let's continue, guys. Let's it's still Sunday morning. We were blessed with a snowfall here in Austin, Texas. I don't know if you can see, but it is still snowing. Actually, you can on Instagram, but so that's nice. Actually, let's see if we can get the snow in this picture without ruining the lighting. What impact does it have? Let's see. I'm not really worried about the Instagram stream, mostly just the YouTube stream. No, that didn't ruin it. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it sometimes. So that's cool. I like that. So at least viewers on YouTube can see the snow. Yeah, we were blessed with the snowfall this morning. And yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, on to the next song, everybody. This next song is called Take It to Heart. I almost called it the project name for a second. This is also on this is also on the Louder Actions EP. LP. It's not an EP. 10 songs. This is the one I have the least experience with acoustic-wise, so we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. Very interesting. All right. Soon we'll be apart, with two different moods, but you know I've got the same heart. But I can't help but ache for you always. It never seems to go away. Ring me like a bell. How you gonna push me down where I don't think you'll find any way else? No, you gotta chill, enjoy the music, and I'll take this one to heart. You hold me up against the walls when everybody says to come down. No, it's a trap. I'm fine, but it's all you. But you gotta wear me down. I'm a softie, I swear it. Both my exes can attest to it. Wait, why am I going and endorsing their asses in a song? I'm worth more than that, but I guess deep in my mind I wish you loved me better. So let let's be friends, let's not be. Wish you loved me better than them, and it makes me so mad. But I want you to stay. Oh, where would you go with me now? Yeah! Why can't you just stay? Oh, where would you go with me now? Da, 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 da. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to pull the Band-Aid off. I'm beginning to see your face in different colors. I'm beginning to understand one another. You can let me off with just a slap on the wrist, but that's all you do, it's all you've ever done. I need more, I want more. I can't believe you left me hanging like you did. Let's be friends, let's not be friends. Can't believe you left me hanging like you did. Let's be friends, let's not be friends. Well, let's be friends, let's not be friends. Let's be friends, let's not be friends. Oh, let's not be friends. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's not be friends. Can't believe you left me hanging like you did. Can't believe you left me hanging like you did. Like you did. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Let's not be friends. I think that was the best time I've done it acoustic. I probably have tried it like 2 or 3 times, and that's pretty good. I like that one. But yeah, that song is really, really cool. You should check that out on Louder Actions on my Bandcamp, or it's everywhere. You know, Louder Actions is on Spotify, and it's out, you know, everywhere. And the snow is falling. Yeah, but that song I just played, Take It to Heart. Excuse me. Sorry, again. I have a thing. Yeah, that song, I really like it. There's a wide range of instrumentation. A lot of different parts. Some rhythmical changes in a lot of parts. You know, like the first part was done without a metronome and has some kind of like slowing down, speeding up, and then there's some intense parts, and then there's a really intense part with electric guitar, which resolves to another intense part but calm. The like I'm beginning to see your face in different colors, you know, that part, and that's like the resolution with the end. Yeah, it's just about the push-pull of being in a relationship with someone that, not a relationship, but a friendship even, that's like, you know, back and forth, like, we need to make a decision here, you're leading me on, or let's be friends, or whatever, you know. Anyway, I wrote it last year and developed it throughout this year. and I put a lot of work into it. It's got a lot of Toto kind of drumming. So I would compare the song, honestly, to like, for some reason it reminds me of Toto, but with a soft edge. Like Ben Folds 5 meets Toto meets Death Cab for Cutie or something weird like that, but I don't know. It's great. I love it. Let's continue, guys. Alright, so now I'm going to play, or attempt to play, we'll see how good my throat is, the only acoustic song on Louder Actions. It's called Reckless As I Am. And just so all you music nerds know out there, here I can actually tilt this down a little bit. And for all you music nerds out there, this song was recorded in a single take, live, with just 2 mics. There was no editing or processing, except for slight compression and reverb on the whole bus, but that was it. I could have done it better if I practiced it more, but I was trying to get the record out. If I want to be truly honest, and something about me is I'm kind of like autistically honest, and I don't mean that as a pejorative term for autism, because I might be on the spectrum. I don't know. I have OCD, so welcome to that. Eventually, I want to get close with, I want to develop this community, develop a positive music community that can kind of hunker down and get grounded during these crazy times. And, this is a place where we're not going to talk about politics or religion or anything. Here, in this space that I'm creating, we respect the freedom to express your opinions, whatever they are, right? But if you have a bad opinion, you'll get booted, or not booted, but I mean, like, there will be social consequences. That's the whole concept. But I guess I just super about freedom of expression. So in this space, try to be positive. But if you are gonna say like really inflammatory shit, that's not what we want here. So there's plenty of other people to make fun of or say bad things to, so you can go do it to them. But I suggest not doing it at all, because it's just destructive. It doesn't get anything done. If you're thinking about commenting on someone's work and being really, really like abhorrently negative, not just giving a negative opinion, because opinions matter, but just being aggressive, think about it for a moment and say, hey, is this constructive? Am I a constructive person or a destructive person? And if I'm doing this, I'm more of a destructive person. And if that's what you are, that's okay. Ultimately, there's all different kinds of human beings, and we have to realize that and respect that, because anyone who thinks they have the answer to anything, or if they think they're right, they're not worth more than anyone else or any other animal or any other living creature. We all share this place together. So that lasted longer than I wanted to, but I just wanted to express that this space is meant for positivity, and I want to create discussions around songs and reasons they get written, and I'd like to have some fans and people talk about, I guess, what they're doing as well. Like, eventually it'd be nice to do a kind of half podcast and half performance, and people can tell their stories. I'm not sure what this is going to evolve into yet, because I'm going to talk a lot during this session because it's Sunday morning, and we're not in a rush. But I want you all to be informed about like what's going on in my brain and my plans, because I think I have some good ideas, and I have good music, and I have wonderful music, actually. I will always be my biggest fan, and you have to be your biggest fan. That is number one for sure. Make music that means something to you. But right, this is a place to come to relax, to decompress, or to express something that's bothering you. You know, if you're ever in the chats, you can say, "Hey, I got this going on, and what should I do?" And hopefully, we can be like this positive force, and also incorporate music. It's based on music, right? Myself, I'm in recovery from addiction. I have a couple of years of sobriety, so I'm in a good place. I will never ever say I'll never touch X again, because that would be naive. But I do everything I can to make sure that I'm working good recovery. So that's a large piece of this channel, actually, is, if I start making money from any of this, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, half the proceeds will always go to Music Cares, which is a company that helps musicians with published music get into rehabilitation programs. In 2017, I was financially helped by Music Cares, and it saved my life to a degree. So I just want to give back to the community, and I think those going through addiction are suffering not the most. It's not a suffering contest, right? But suffering a lot more than others, because isolation breeds addiction, and I know that firsthand. So, anyway, just wanted you guys to know that about me. I'm in recovery. I've had a really long journey. I've always been making music through it and working and still making progress. And now I'm 31 and fully pursuing my music, because time is not forever, and my baby face won't last forever. Anywho, appreciate the rant. Let's get back to some music, guys. Alright, so I was going to play another Reckless As I Am, this song. And that's also the reason why I touched on the subject of recovery and all this, because this song, Reckless As I Am, is one of the 2 songs on Louder Actions, which I'll play them back to back, that I had to write to get over something I was dealing with for 5 years. I was holding, not 5, probably like 4, but I lost someone really important to me. They didn't pass away. I lost them because I consistently hurt them emotionally by not being able to stay clean. And it wasn't the relapsing, but it was the change in chemistry in my brain that would create this push-pull situation where, I had like a moderate problem at that time, so I'd go on like 4 binges a year. Every time I'd go on a binge and get clean, my brain, my 23-year-old brain would just be like, oh, I want to be single, I want to explore the world, blah, 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 blah. Even though I knew I truly loved the person I was with, and ultimately I wanted to marry them, and I never got to express all of those things to them, because once they left, 4 months after that, my family moved down to Texas. I was in Boston, and so my family was gone, and she was gone, and some friends stopped talking to me. I still don't understand why. They can't just sack up and tell me why they don't talk to me, and it really shows people's character. But it's a bummer to have your 2 best friends both have that type of character. One of them I can kind of understand, but oh, thanks, Nathan. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, so let's get back into music now that we've... Seriously, you know, anyone that stops by, anyone that just listens to a song, whether it's acoustic or on my record, on my Bandcamp, wherever, it means the world to me. It honestly does, because it has an effect. Okay, so we're going to play back-to-back songs. First song is called Reckless As I Am, which I wrote in 2017 to try to get over this whole thing. And then I wrote the next song, which is called LFANT, or Elephant, depending on how you want to call it. That one I wrote just a year ago, November 2019. And I feel like January 2020 was when I fully got over the situation. So the songs helped, and something else helped too, but I'm not going into that. Anyway, let's do it, guys. Let's talk more rock. I've been waiting for the noise to quiet down. I'm no stranger towards things that don't go my way. As reckless as I am, I hope you're coming back. Every time I fall, waiting for that sinking sound, thinking that this feeling is enough to turn around. Yeah, as reckless as I am, I hope I can get back from this helplessness I have. Yeah. Making strategies for when you fall out of reach, but I'm alone doing so. God, I'm holding on to things I probably should release, but I'll do that in my own way. As reckless tried to call me. Sorry. As reckless as I was, you'd never let me become your husband. So there was a brief interruption there. So sorry about YouTube. Sorry about that. Instagram had an issue. Hey, what's up, Kev? Kev, you made it. Hell yeah. I got about, let's see, 2 to 3 songs left in me for this one. But yeah, welcome. It's good to have you, man. Again, you know, we get some snow in Austin. It's pretty, and yeah, on the journey to create this, on a journey to create a music community that's based on positivity. And something else about collaboration, guys. Even if you don't want to collaborate directly, I know that I'm a part of a group. I don't want to give their name out yet, but we all kind of collaborate different pieces online. But we could have a group of musicians that would just take turns in their live streams, you know? Like just on a regular show, like you have a bill, it's like 4 or 5 bands, right? I think we could do the same thing with like 4 or 5 different artists. Because we could share the streaming key. As long as we all trust each other, we can share the streaming keys, and then we could like take turns. Like, say for example, this week I could host 5 bands on my Twitch or my YouTube, and then somebody else can do that next week, like it's their turn. And that way people can get more exposure during this time of very little to no concerts. And you know, we can gain some traction. So let's do it. So this next song that comes right after the song I just played, which is Reckless As I Am, is called Elephant, as I said. Also known as Elephant. Part of it's an acronym. The A-N-T I just added. But if for some reason you ever figure out what that LF is, please leave that person alone and do not ever talk to them, because this is just art I'm playing. This has nothing to do, no one should do crazy stuff. Anyway, let's play it. All right. I'm still switching this one from piano to guitar too, so awesome. You still mean the world to me. Without you I have no dream. LF was the gift you gave to me, but that gift you gave me is making it harder to breathe. I'm caught feeling like I've got an elephant on chest. You put an elephant on the chest. I can't let the past go with the breeze like you can. Said you're doing fine. I'm on my knees. I respect you more than to make believe. Oh, but take me once and you'll never get to take me again. That's right. And I'm still feeling like I got an elephant on my chest. You put an elephant on my chest. You put an elephant on my chest. You put an elephant on my chest. We're inside the car. It's 8 years ago. I missed your every touch. See you someday, I know. See you around. You put an elephant on my chest. You put an elephant on my chest. An elephant on my chest. You put an elephant on my chest. Chest. Warming up, you know. So I just redid that last note to see if I could do it. It's sometimes a hard one to do, but you know. All right. So I think I'm going to close with one more song. I've got a really busy Sunday, surprisingly. Got a lot of work to do, and hopefully can take care of myself too and do all that good stuff. So. All right. But staying on that vein, thank you, Kev. Thank you. Yeah, even like I didn't warm up before I did this, and it's in the morning, so I think I said this last stream, but I have this cough kind of no matter what, to a degree, but I absolutely have to stop smoking cigarettes. I've been smoking cigarettes for a couple years. I started in my mid-late 20s, and I need to stop immediately. And I'm making progress, so that's good. But it's very hard. But I'm at a point now where if I stop, my voice will not be permanently affected. But I'm real close. So watch out for that, guys. This next song is called Botched Robbery. And it's on the record Lionheart. This is a little bit rare because usually I produce my own stuff. This song was produced by my friend Bree Demuche. That was her maiden name. I'm sorry, I actually can't remember her current name off the top of my head. Oh, good for you, Kev. Good for you, man. That gives me hope. It's hard. I mean, I've quit serious drugs, but cigarettes is hard, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, Botched Robbery, this next song I'm going to play, is pretty short. It has a good aesthetic to it. There's an accordion in it, in the recording and everything. And my friend Bree produced the song, recorded and helped produce the song at the Hart School in Connecticut. And she won, she got a 4.0 for the song. And the people in her department that listened to the couple songs she did for me were like, oh my God, whoa, this should be on the radio. And, you know, to be honest, I'm not really a self-aggrandizing person, but 98% of the time when I show someone my music, they're blown away and they're like, oh my God, like, why isn't this everywhere? And it doesn't frustrate me. I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm okay with it. But, you know, if I was getting bad reactions from people, then I wouldn't be doing this stuff. So that's why I'm going to be persistent here. So yeah, shout out to Bree for helping, being instrumental in getting the accordion and the right musicians together to do this song. The guitar and stuff is very simple. It's a very simple song, but she made it very elegant. We used some random percussion, and here we go. Oh, this is better finger picked, actually. Getting a little buzz, so let me just see if I can fix that. That's better. She'll be careful when she steps out of her mind just to prove she's nothing. Through all these excuses, exhausted to date, she left me in the darkest way. She followed me down to my Auburn estate. She lifted the handle and destroyed my gate, and I won't stand around her while she makes off with my heart, my heart, my heart. La da ba da bum, la ba da bum, la da ba da bum, la da da dum. You're so real to your friends, but fake out the strangers that plague you for nothing. Watch mine define the line of fire. Don't get upset, we'll settle down. For once you're asleep, I will slowly leave you. Don't mind me, I'll stop you for nothing. Don't mind me, I'll stop you in the worst way. Politely stubborn, your mind is bent and rug burn. I won't stand by while you make off with my heart, my heart. La da ba da 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 da. Into a cover. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. I wonder this time where she's gone. I wonder if she's gonna stay. No, there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't a home anytime she goes away. I know, 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 how to leave that young thing alone. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. On the darkness every day. No, there ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Oh, anytime she goes away. There ain't no sunshine when she's gone. And this house just ain't a home anytime she goes away. Alright, a little different take on the end there, but that was pretty cool. Let me just check these comments here. Thank you, Kevin, so much. You know, you're always very, very positive, man. I wish I could have your energy. If I had your energy, that would be wonderful. And maybe it's because like my job as an engineer is so draining. I don't know, but. I mean, I do have that energy. I'm being persistent. I'm here streaming on 2 platforms, and there's no one on my Instagram platform watching, and that's fine. I'll play for nobody. That's fine. I'll just keep doing it, you know? But now on my YouTube, I got more people commenting now, and that is one step. Increments. I think for a long time, I was, you know, like 10 years ago, I had a little boom on YouTube. And if I followed that, I probably could have, like, become a YouTuber. But the problem is that I was gaining a lot of subscribers because I was on drugs. And those drugs gave me the energy to be manic and write personal messages to people all day and night. And, you know, when I got sober, obviously I was sick. So I had no motivation to do that. And, yeah. Yeah, of course. Me too, Kev. I'm always here, man. Like, you know, I'd love to see more of your stuff. I'm trying to get my own life under control. And so the fact that you keep coming is a huge blessing, you know. It means a lot. I have some really good core fans. And I want to grow that into something so big. And people should check out the songs. There's like 10 records at this point. But I think we could change. If you just check out my music, oh, your opinion will change. But it's your resistance to check it out that leaves us artists in the dark. Nice little other improv piece, but that wasn't a real improv. You know what I mean. Alright, I'll do one more song since I'm here. This lasted an hour. I didn't intend on that because I Yeah, I got to work on a circuit board design actually today. And then we have, again, a live show at 9 o'clock. 9 p.m. is the live show. I'm going to update the link on the event, or at least create another event. I don't know. Somehow I'll get this information out, because it's going to be a full band set, backing tracks, and I'll play different instruments while I play my new record and everything else. So thanks for coming, thanks for listening. And I know there was a good bit of talking in this, but these are more kind of like hangout sessions. So the best place to support me is my Bandcamp, for sure. Like, if you want to directly support me, Bandcamp. All the records I have right now you can download for free. You just type in 0 for the price, and a button will show up that just says, just download now. My new record, I'm getting mad at that. My new record, Louder Actions, though, again, is $3.99, which is a really good price for 10 songs. And all proceeds are going into promoting the record. After $500, all proceeds go to Music Cares, which is a subsidiary company of the Grammy Foundation that helps musicians get into rehabilitation. So I'd appreciate if you could support that record, because I do need help marketing, and I'm just a one person, I'm one guy. I have a really, really busy career, and my music career is really busy too. Creating all the music takes a lot of time. I make all my own artwork, and then I set up all these shows and everything, so it's quite a bit of work, and I'm not complaining about it. I love doing it, but it's overwhelming, and I need help for sure. So, okay, but we got time for one last. I'm going to do the ender that I usually do, which is called... I'm torn between two enders. Alright, because it's Sunday morning. It's the afternoon now, but I'll still call it Sunday morning. We want to relax. I'm going to play... Oh, wow. That snow is so pretty now. There's a nice coating outside. I don't know if y'all can see it on YouTube, but it's pretty out. But instead of ending with my usual ender, which is a song from like 2013, I'm actually going to play a song from 2008. It's really old, but I did redo it, and it's on my record Lionheart. Lionheart is still available everywhere. And that record is mostly acoustic, actually. Anywho, this song is called Stay Outside. Put your eyes away and just come back to bed. The stars won't. Put your eyes away and just come back to bed. The stars won't awake tonight. If you wanted to, you could have me inside, but that's the furthest thing from what's on my mind. Past the grass into the trees, we sit until we make believe that happiness is something that comes naturally. I'm making moves into your shirt, but I know this could never hurt you. Happiness, doesn't that come naturally? And I know it's difficult to break what others started. We know it's not a problem. We know it's not a problem. It's just not me to follow in someone else's footsteps. For now I'll sit and wonder instead of going under. Whoa. La-da-da. I'm cheating in giving all my time away. My time is gray. It's getting in the way of everything I do. And I'm better off without this self-awareness. What is this become? All the dangers in this world. I'm wide awake. You sleep so peacefully. Your arms are across my back. Don't you know it's cold? I can't be there to shovel you out of the snow you dove in weeks ago. Thanks for coming and watching, guys. I gotta head out. I got a really busy day. But yeah, that song was called Stay Outside. It's on my record Lionheart. That song came out all at once. And there's a line in there that says, I'm giving all my time away, my time is gray, and it's getting in the way of everything I do. When I was a very young adult, like 17, 18, like right before I wrote the song, I started having heart arrhythmias, which turned into a severe heart problem, which made things really hard for a few years, the rest of college. I missed all the opportunities to play the largest shows that I ever had. We had a show, we were going to play a show in 2010. I had a band, and the tracks we had were really tight, and I was a little bit afraid to perform because the arrhythmia would happen randomly. But yeah, 2 songs in, I had to get off this. Whole Greek community was there. There were like 2,000 people there, and I was so pumped to play in front of that many people. and I felt the band would gain traction really fast. But I had to get off stage after 2 songs and get into an ambulance, and yeah. Anyway, that got fixed. It took me a long time psychologically to realize that I was fixed, because there's a 5% chance it can come back, and it is pretty deadly. So that's influenced my young adult life a lot. I'm only now for the first time making plans for later in life, because I didn't think I would live a long time, or at least I didn't know. I'm not saying all this for like poor me and all that shit. I'm just like letting you know about me and kind of the reasons why I do things and why certain things are mentioned, and yeah, so having OCD and worrying about all that stuff, 5% chance is a big chance of it coming back. So I got the surgery in 2011, and I couldn't really exercise again until about 2013, and then I was really comfortable. But issue was that addiction I mentioned earlier developed actually from here. I'm just like talking right now. It developed while I was having this heart problem, because I couldn't write music. I basically couldn't do the things I wanted to do most. And it was very frustrating. And I was also very young, so I'd always been very anti-drug. And I had a cough. I was in Connecticut, and I was prescribed, Vicodin cough syrup, and tried it. And not only was I able to finally concentrate on something else other than my heart, but since I am high anxiety and I have some intestinal things, those were kind of instantly fixed too, and the pain was gone. And so that's when I learned about the feeling. And then I chased that feeling from 2011 to 15, where it was off and on. But 99% of the time I was sober. I was doing okay, struggling sometimes. And then again, like I was saying earlier, once there was a mass exodus of people that were in my life, then I just spiraled for a couple of years. And I might have some permanent damage to my shoulder for certain reasons, and I'm a couple years in, and I'm still learning how to live, and COVID threw another bone into the mix. And so staying away from isolation is my number one priority. Some people can't understand that. Some people I think most people understand that isolation is not good and can be harmful, but I don't think people understand that addicts and alcoholics and people that are not neurotypical, being isolated is constant existential pain. That's the only way I can describe it. Anyway, so my financial situation was going to change, but let's just say it'll change soon, hopefully. My job will come through. And but yeah, I should get my security deposit back from my last place, and I get paid next Friday, and so I'm gonna get a dog really soon. I really want a husky or a husky border mix. Totally ready to do the activity for the border collie. I'm okay with that. I have a big enough place. I want to be part of a pack, even if it's dogs, especially dogs. More so than humans, because dogs know what unconditional love is if they're part of the pack. If they're your family, they understand what unconditional love is. This year, I experienced some very unconditional love, and had left me more isolated than I had ever been in my entire life. But the thing is that I stayed clean. I stayed sober. And that's what fucking matters. And that's what I'm proud of. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of all the progress I made. I'm proud of the incredible things I've done in the last couple of years. And all the haters can suck it. So, again, thanks for checking out my music and listening to me ramble and learning about my life, if you care. Again, normal live shows, my persona comes out immediately right away. But with the cameras, I'm still getting used to it. So that's why I'm kind of acting, well, I'm not acting weird, but it's just weird interactions for me. And yeah, we'll get a balance going. And I'm going to just keep doing this stuff, guys. So 9 o'clock tonight on YouTube. Live show. Full band. Be there or be square. Thank you. Have a good Sunday, guys. Bless y'all. Whether it's God.